Why modern life feels empty and how to change it. The hum of the refrigerator, the constant ping of notifications, the soft blue light of a screen. These are the background sounds and sights of our modern existence. For all our technological prowess, our connectivity, and our unprecedented access to material comfort, a deep, pervasive sense of emptiness often lingers just beneath the surface. It's the paradox of progress. We have more means to live, but perhaps less meaning in the living. This feeling isn't mere existential angst reserved for philosophers. It's a tangible, daily experience for many, a gnawing suspicion that we're missing the point. The reasons for this widespread emotional deficit are complex, stemming from a fundamental misalignment between our ancient, deeply human needs and the sleek, fast-paced structures of contemporary society. One of the primary culprits is the tyranny of the quantifiable. Modern life has convinced us that anything worth doing must be measured, optimized, and displayed. Our jobs are reduced to metrics, our personal development to habit trackers, and our social lives to likes and follower counts. This obsession with external validation forces us to live in a perpetual performance mode. We focus on the output of our lives, the salary, the title, the beautiful vacation photos, rather than the input, the quiet satisfaction of meaningful work, the depth of an unphotographed conversation, or the simple joy of being present. When we define ourselves by fleeting, external numbers, the internal, soulful core goes unacknowledged, leading to a hollow feeling because we've confused our value with our performance. The challenge here is learning to value activities that offer intrinsic reward, which is often messy, non-linear, and impossible to put on a spreadsheet. Furthermore, we are suffering from a profound deficit of deep time. Our days are not just full, they are fractured. The digital age has introduced a constant state of interruptibility, preventing the sustained, uninterrupted attention necessary for flow states, true creative work, or deep emotional connection. Anthropologists suggest that the human brain evolved to thrive in periods of sustained focus, a state where a sense of self and time dissolves. In our current environment, we are constantly pulled to the shallow end of the cognitive pool, switching tasks every few minutes. This rapid-fire existence prevents us from dwelling long enough on any one thing, a craft, a person, a thought, to extract its full meaning. Meaning is often revealed through persistence and patience, two virtues that the instantaneous nature of the internet actively discourages. The emptiness arises when we realize we've spent a day doing 1,000 things, but finishing or experiencing nothing fully. Another contributing factor is the atomization of community. Humans are fundamentally communal creatures. Our sense of safety and meaning was historically rooted in a tight-knit village or tribe. Today, many of us live in a state of hyper-individualism, driven by the belief that we must go it alone. We have hundreds of online friends, but might not know our next-door neighbor. While we enjoy greater freedom, we pay for it with a lack of spontaneous, unburdened social obligation. Traditional communities provided built-in roles and responsibilities, caring for the elderly, teaching the young, celebrating simple harvests, that gave every member an immediate, undeniable purpose. The loss of these organic connections leaves a void that scheduled appointments, networking events, and one-on-one friendships simply cannot fill. We are isolated, adrift in our own individual pursuits, lacking the robust, messy, and often inconvenient interdependence that generates genuine belonging. So, how can we navigate this modern malaise and inject authentic vitality back into our lives? The answer isn't a radical overhaul, but a series of subtle, intentional acts of rebellion against the forces that demand shallowness and speed. 1. Reclaim the unproductive. Intentionally dedicate time to activities that have zero measurable output and cannot be commodified. This could be slow walking without a destination, sketching poorly, listening to an entire album without touching your phone, or simply staring out the window. The point is to practice being over doing. This reintroduces the soul to the concept of play and allows for non-linear thought, the birthplace of genuine insight and creativity. 2. Practice attention hygiene. Treat your attention as your most precious resource, protecting it from constant low-grade theft. Designate deep work or deep connection blocks where your phone is completely inaccessible, not just silenced. Start small, 15 minutes of uninterrupted focus a day, and build from there. The sustained focus itself generates a sense of accomplishment and immersion that fights off the feeling of fragmentation. 3. Invest in thick relationships. Focus your energy on cultivating 3 to 5 relationships that are characterized by honesty, mutual inconvenience, and shared history, rather than maintaining a wide network of superficial acquaintances. True friendship and love require seeing and being seen in all your flaws, and this vulnerability is the antidote to the performative self. Purposefully engage in activities with these people that require physical presence and shared experience, like cooking a meal from scratch or collaborating on a non-work project. 4. Embrace the local and tangible. Seek out opportunities to connect with the material reality of your environment. This might mean joining a community garden, volunteering at a local animal shelter, or learning a physical craft like carpentry or pottery. Working with your hands, seeing a direct result of your physical effort, and engaging with the non-digital world grounds you. It reminds you that meaning can be found in the slow, tactile process of shaping reality, not the rapid consumption of digital content. Changing the deep-seated emptiness of modern life is not about achieving some grand external milestone. It's about reorienting the compass of your inner life to point towards depth, stillness, connection, and presence. It's about choosing to savor the mundane, to defend your attention fiercely, and to value the rich, uneditable imperfections of real life over the sleek, curated perfection of the digital mirror. If this deep dive resonated with you and perhaps sparked an idea of how to find more meaning in your own daily life, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell us one small, non-quantifiable thing you plan to do this week. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found value in this perspective, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next exploration into the subtle art of living well. Your support helps us keep the meaningful conversations flowing.